I see some of you brought your children today. Fabulous. You're going to enjoy tonight. We have fabulous food, games, arts and crafts, and patriotic sing-alongs planned for you. Sounds a lot better than being locked up in the house all night with Mom and Dad, doesn't it? Fabulous. Now, before we begin, tour guide, can you give me your current location?
Locked and loaded. We're right behind driver dispatch.
Fabulous. They're on their way. Oh, and one more thing. I hope they slaughter each and every last one of you. They're all yours.
Hi everybody, we're here at opening day of HHN at Universal Studios and we are very excited. Today our Platinum Passes really paid off. There's a special line for early entry and they let us in and we got our wristbands for HHN and we cannot wait. There is early entry to some of the mazes on the lower lot. Do you remember what they were?
Yeah, so it's the tram, the Terror Tram.
Oh, the Terror Tram, yeah. And
the Exorcist and the Chainsaw.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that's right, yeah. So those actually are early entry, I think at 5:30 p.m. I think they start.
Yeah, 5:30.
Yeah, so if you can get in early, do so and go get those done early. Just make your life easier as the night goes on.
There's a scream ceremony that they do to start the night, but we're going to focus on mazes and get through those. And we know we're going to miss out on the scream ceremony, but early admission to those mazes, man, it can't be beat.
Yeah, we're going to save ourselves a lot of time, I think, and that's what really we're here for, to get scared. So it'll be fun. Let's go have some fun. After a little bit of discussion, we decided we're going to get on the Terror Tram first. And they're going to open the line behind us down to the trams in about 15 minutes. I think he said about 5:45 they're going to open it up. So we're going to do that one first. We heard it's pretty scary and hopefully we'll be able to get some good footage because there's still light outside. So we're very excited.
The guy right there between us who's working the door, he's so polite because Matt's like, is it open early? And he said, yeah. And Matt's like, okay, so can I go ahead and go in? And he's all, no.
He was so nice. Yeah, it was the nicest rejection ever. That guy should be in charge of customer service always.
I'm sure you're all aware tonight is Purge night, that special time of year where all crime, including murder, is legal for the next 12 hours. But don't worry, we're evacuating you to a purge-free zone.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
You have to help us. You've got to get these people out of here. You've got to do it now.
Wait.
You have to get us out of here.
Okay, slow down. What's going on?
Listen to me. It's all a lie. There is no purge-free zone. They're killing everyone.
Oh, this is so cool to be so close to the Norman Bates house. That's so long. what they did with this War of the Worlds set is amazing. We're taking a break after being on the Terror Tram, which was terrific. It was really cool. I know, that was a cheesy pun. It was really neat. I knew it'd be fun, and I thought it would be a good one for us to get on first while it's still a little daylight, because Monica and I haven't been on one of these in a long time, and I didn't know how she would feel about that one, because I know there's a lot of outdoor walking in dark areas, and thought it'd be kind of cool to see it during the day.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever gone to like a scare thing together.
No, not together.
No, and we've been together for like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
It was really interesting to be so close to the Bates Motel and
that was
the
awesome.
Crash scene of the airplane crash.
Yeah, and
be able to like walk through it. It was really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to do it again because I was so focused on the monsters coming up and scaring us that I kind of missed some of the pieces of the sets that are always there, because you don't normally get to be that close to them.
Right.
So it was really, really neat.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. They did a good job. The little scare actors were really good. It was very gory. There was a cool one that I didn't quite see, but it was on Monica's side as we walked. There was a lady, and she was an actor, and she had her throat cut.
The makeup was like perfect for this, and then she was next to this post, and she would shoot you with
her
water.
blood?
I mean,
cool.
it was water, but yeah, at night it's probably gonna seem like blood because she does like that as she pushes the button, and liquid hits you.
That was along the Bates Motel. It was really cool. They did a great job. We kind of discovered that our Platinum Pass may get us to front of the line for the mazes too. We asked them when we were done, and we're going to try it the next maze we go to and see if we can go right to the front. That would be awesome. So for those of you with Platinum Passes, if you're unsure, we're going to find out tonight if it'll get you to the front of the line.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
But then we came to the Duff Garden to kind of decompress and tell you guys what we thought about the studio tour. And I found out that they're making the Jurassic Punch up here, which is a Long Island iced tea.
Yeah.
So we'll see what this is like.
And just so you know, it's called Jurassic Water. If you go to order it, it's not on the menu. You have to ask for it. They used to have it at the Isla Nublar by Jurassic World, but they're making it here now also.
It's really good.
It's really good, huh? It's like a Long Island.
It could be a problem.
Yeah. So the next maze for us is Netflix's The Haunting of the Hill House.
The park just opened to regular guests, not ones with early admission, so we'll see if our express passes work.
Pipes or veins, needs to breathe, it needs light and flow, and it all works together to keep us safe and healthy inside.
Hi everyone. We just got out of the Netflix's Haunting of Hill House and Pandora's Box Maze, and they're both really cool. Unfortunately, we didn't get any footage of the haunting of Hill House. Yeah.
Haunting of the
Hill House. Yeah. You know what? I thought I hit the record button, but in all the excitement to get in it, I didn't. But it was really cool. It was a lot of fun. the scares were coming left and right. I think Monica can attest to that.
Oh yeah, lots of screaming. The really neat thing that stood out about that house is it really seems like they're using new scare technology. A lot of really cool screens. Sort of like when the lights are out, you can see through the walls of the ghosts going by, but then the lights turn on and it's just a wall, and you're like, are they there? Are they not there? So really cool lighting effects and sort of technology. I'd say Pandora's Box was a little bit more of a traditional one with like black lights and mummies and skeleton outfits.
Yeah, I thought it was really fun though. There was a really good scare in there. I hope I got it. There was a skeleton in a giant cage who was shaking and trying to get out, and he got out.
Well, and we'd gone by so many that stayed in their cage, so we seemed pretty safe, like walking by it. And as we were walking by, it like jumped out of its cage, like in my face, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh!"
It made us both jump. Yeah. The cage was a very poor craftsmanship. Yeah, but it was good. It was a lot of fun. So now we're gonna probably try to grab a snack, maybe try one of the Halloween specific treats they have here, and then move on to another maze.
More mazes.
So this is the first time they've had the Wizarding World of Harry Potter open during HHN, and they have the castle lit up so nice.
I feel like it's supposed to maybe look the way it did after the Great Battle, because you can sort of see through it and see like holes in the roofs and stuff like that.
Yeah, it looks really cool. And the sound effects are really kind of creepy. They did a great job. So we are here in that central plaza area of Universal Studios, and they have a little Dia de los Muertos celebration area where you can grab some drinks. They have a few food booths set up. You got this really nice Dia de los Muertos display there. I'm going to try to get a closer look at it later. And there's a really neat little booth over here with a young lady who's there for photo ops. They did such a great job with this. It's really festive, and hopefully the food is good too. Monica got a green chili and cheese tamale, and we also got some beef birria tacos. So we're gonna try them out.
Corona is just a story to scare little kids.
No, she's real. In fact, I thought I saw her once.
You saw her? Tell me.
Listen. Mi familia was camping by the lake. My brother Pedro and I were sharing a tent. I heard a noise. I looked outside the tent. La señora dressed all in white was walking along the shore. She was crying, and I was about to ask her what was wrong. Suddenly, she turned and looked straight at me.
What? Was she beautiful?
No, she looked just like you.
Mentiroso, then what happened?
I closed.
So we popped into the French Bistro Cafe to take a break, and we ordered one of the Horror Night holiday items. It is a chocolate spiderweb cupcake, and we're gonna try it out and see how it is. I'm gonna try the chocolate spiderweb cupcake right now. We'll see how it compares to holiday food at other theme parks. Top has this really cool chocolate spider. Pretty good. You really notice the chocolate aroma. It smells super chocolatey. I guess I'm gonna have to bite it. I got chocolate all over me. It's delicious. It is super chocolatey. It's rich, so it's a lot of chocolate. The frosting is like a buttercream. It's really good. I'm very impressed with it. I would absolutely get it again. Go ahead. Not buttercream. Did I say it wrong?
No, you said it right. Is the white marshmallow?
Guess I have to take another bite and see. It is. It's a little bit of like marshmallow drizzled on top. It's very good. So we decided to get on the Bride of Frankenstein and the Walking Dead maze next. That's the Bride of Frankenstein right behind us there.
It's like a big book, and you walk into the book,
right.
And it's kind of cool. Let's see if we can show you. There it is. And it lights up with lightning coming through it too sometimes. So yeah. It'll be really cool.
It is. I'm really looking forward to it. I love the Bride of Frankenstein. I even like the young bride they have walking in the Scream Queen Zone. They did such a great job with her. This should be a lot of fun.
Everybody walks. Do not carry your children. It'll only slow you down. It's every man, woman, and child for themselves in here.
So we just got done with the Bride of Frankenstein and the Walking Dead maze. I'll ask Monica first what you think about it.
The Walking Dead one was really cool because it just really felt like you were walking through the hospital that is in the set for the show. Yeah. So that was really, really cool. You did really feel like you were in the show. I enjoyed that, and I'd not done it before. I realized that it had been an attraction here, but I'd never done it before. And then the Bride of Frankenstein was just so fun because, you know, it picks up with Frank being dead, and then she brings him back to life.
More dead than he was before.
Totally dead. And she brings him back to life, and he kind of like jumps a little bit, and then, like, not to give a spoiler away, but he like comes to life and like scares people, and it's just really, really fun.
Yeah, they did a great job. I've never been on the Walking Dead attraction when it was here either, and we had a cast member earlier tell us it's exactly the way it used to be when it was a regular permanent attraction. So I'd never been on it, so it was nice, like Monica said. It was really cool. Definitely a lot of scares, but it was just so neat to be in the hospital setting, like from the 2 pilot episode of The Walking Dead. It was really cool. And then the Bride of Frankenstein was my favorite for sure. I just love to see the bride. They did a great job with her, and I like the whole story. And it was really cool how they tried to bring Frankenstein to life and all kinds of scares that were given out. It was really cool. So I think next up, we're going to go to the lower lot. Does that sound right?
Yeah, I was going to say that we did get told to put the phone away in The Walking Dead. So we won't be able to share anything from that one.
For whatever reason, halfway through that attraction, through that maze, they told me to put away my phone. And that's the only maze they've asked me to do that. And we went to the Bride of Frankenstein after, and there was no problem.
Totally fine, yeah.
Yeah. So now we're going to go down to the lower lot and get in the Exorcist maze and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre maze.
So we just came down the 3rd escalator to the lower lot, and it looks like they've got a bar set up specifically for Halloween Horror Nights, which is so cool here. We saw an ad for the drinks that they were gonna have down here, but we were just like, no, I don't know. But it does look really neat and lit up, so that looks like a cool little bar right there.
He's a great target.
Well then, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Dia de Los
Oh man.
It's the power of Christ.
Oh. Hi everybody. We decided to take a break and we're up here at the Dia de los Muertos bar having some cocktails. We needed them after the last two mazes we went on. They were so good. We were in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre maze and in the Exorcist maze. I loved them. They took me back to my childhood. I'm a little bit older than Monica, so I remember them when they were in the theater. And that Exorcist maze, when you go in it, it's like a facade of the house with the priest outside under the street lamp, just like the poster from the movie when it was out.
And the music.
Yeah, and the music, it just freaked me out. I remember it was the theaters and people were like fainting in the movie theaters and it was all over the news. It was so cool and there was a lot of scares. And then, I mean, we were...
And details, like at one point Matt was looking at something to the left and a chair randomly moved on the right and freaked me out.
Yeah.
And so everywhere you looked there was a scare.
It was so good.
And that music, it already like triggered these fears and they put you in the state before you're even in it.
It did. Before we even got in, I heard the music and I go, oh man, I'm already freaked out. And she goes, this isn't the Exorcist music, is it? And I go, oh yes it is, I remember. And then from there we went to go see the Texas Chainsaw Massacre maze, and that was really good too. I also remember that when it was out, and I was very young, but I remember it, and I remember being freaked out by it because I saw it at a way too young an age. And Monica, something hit her more than me when we were in the maze.
Well, what I thought was interesting about these two mazes specifically is that they really took it up a notch. The Exorcist with the music all the way through and walking into the house like you were the priest. And then the Texas Chainsaw Massacre maze, it was the smell. They put a smell through of like burning flesh.
Yeah,
it's like, you know, they're cannibals in the movie.
Yes.
And there's this scene where they're like eating and you just could not get the smell out of your nose.
Yeah.
And I'm like going through it and I'm like, this is the grossest smell ever.
And she had her mask on, so she's smelling it through the mask.
Yeah. And it was just that extra touch, I guess, that really took you into it and was frankly kind of disgusting.
Yeah.
But a really nice touch, which I think maybe those two mazes were our favorites.
I think
so far.
You know what, the production value in those mazes was definitely head and shoulder above the other mazes we were in. Yeah, it was really good.
Because all of the mazes use sight and sound really well with the, lighting a corner right at the same time that a monster jumps out and the music getting loud at the same time. Those are all great in the maze, but the Exorcist in bringing in the music and then the chainsaw with the smell, it was just over the top.
They did such a great job of recreating the lead character, Regan, when she was possessed. And the first time we saw her, I won't give too much away, but I thought it was an animatronic, but it was a real scare actor, and it scared the crap out of me. It was so good. So
yeah, we needed a drink after.
Yeah, so we're gonna relax with a cocktail to take the edge off after those.
And there is a bar down there, the lower lot. It's called the Terror Lab. And we thought about going there. It looks neat. It's all lit up with green lights, which is really fun.
It looks nice.
And it's right there by the Jurassic World ride. But oddly, the first thing we noticed when we got to the lower lot is it's seemed to be a younger crowd. Like the early 20-somethings were at that bar.
We got off the escalator, and Monica's first words, I wasn't looking yet, Monica's first words were, "Oh, we found the kids." And I was like, "Oh, we did?" And then I looked up and I was like, "Oh, yeah, we did." Like, they're all 20-somethings down there, which is fine. They're having fun. But this bar up here has kind of a slightly older crowd, and we just felt more comfortable up here.
Which I think is ironic because the drinks taste like candy. So
yeah. So we're going to relax here, and then we have one more maze to hit on the way out, and that will be...
probably it.
Oh, yeah. It's the it's the Halloween maze, the return of Michael Myers. That'll be good. And that'll be it. Up till now, our Platinum Pass has worked for front of the line on every maze. It's so awesome. It's a much better value than I thought. For me, it's almost worth it just for this. This is so cool. Saved us so much time.
We thought that it was just going to get us in tonight. We didn't realize that the Platinum Pass was going to get us in and Express.
Yeah.
So it's been really a nice treat.
Such a value.
Yeah. So there's a shorter line at the bar, and we decided to treat ourselves to some of the fun cocktails. Matt got the one on the right. It is the Chamoy Fireball, and it has Fireball whiskey, unsweetened rice milk, agave, and chamoy on top. And it sort of looks a little bit like, I don't know, some blood, maybe an open brain. It's kind of cool looking in these mugs. And I got the Marigold Floral Crown, which is vodka and pureed black cherry with pomegranate and lime juice. So hopefully they're as delicious as they sound. The Marigold Floral Crown let me stir it a little bit. I really like it. I really like the tang. It's not too sweet. I mean, it is sweet, but it sort of reminds me like of a sour candy, like almost like a warhead. Not quite as puckery after I stirred it, but it's definitely really sour and really delicious. I would get this cocktail if they had it all the time. I really like it. It's fruity and sour, and I love it.
So I'm going to try my Chamoy Fireball. It looks great. Ooh, it tastes like a red hot cinnamon horchata. Oh, that's excellent. It's just like horchata with red hot cinnamon in it. But it's better because there's red hot cinnamon whiskey. Hi everybody, we're ending our day here at HHN. We had a great time. I can't say enough about how much fun it was. It was really, really a cool experience.
Each of the mazes were awesome. I'm tired. It's like, yeah. I'm really excited that we got through them when we did, because I think the park's open till 2 and we're leaving before midnight. So I can get home and get to bed, because 11:30 comes around and I get tired. So I'm excited that we got to do everything. It wasn't too crowded, even if we'd had to wait in the normal lines. I really don't think they were that bad.
I would say tip, if you're going to come and you haven't purchased your ticket yet, get the admission that lets you in a little bit early. Getting there for the early mazes, like there was 3 things that opened up early, like at 5:30 p.m. The Terror Tram, was it Exorcist and
Chainsaw? Yeah.
And Chainsaw all opened early, and we chose to get on the Terror Tram for our early one. It really helps out a lot. You can knock out probably 2 mazes. Terror Tram's a long one, so it took our whole time. You can probably knock out 2 mazes in that time before the general public gets in.
I really think the people they have employed to do the scaring are awesome. And maybe it's the first day and they're just super into it, but...
Because they did their job a little too well for my liking. Yeah, it was great. I will also say that Dia de los Muertos bar area they have up top, they did a fantastic job with. They have really cool photo ops, good actors walking around you could take photos with, and the drinks were very good.
Yeah.
The drinks we got were fantastic, so
and
it was worth it.
Rare that we have a cocktail we don't like,
yeah.
But these cocktails were really, really good.
Yeah, so please subscribe, hit that like button. We hope you enjoyed our trip here to HHN. We loved it. We hope to bring you more fun adventures, and we'll see you again real soon.
And stay tuned because we're going to Oogie Boogie in 2 days.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that.
Yeah, so we're headed into the holiday season and we're gonna be seeing a lot of fun things. So we've got Oogie Boogie coming up on Saturday night. So we'll see what it's like on a Saturday.
All right.